I watched it for 8 minutes, and then I was like, nope.
Oh, I watched all the way through at least.
For what? What'd you watch all the way up?
Before I watched
Beauty
it,
and
my
the Beast,
wife...
the latest Beauty and the Beast.
My wife made me listen to something there, and I was like, she can't hit the notes. She can't hold the tune. She can't do it, so they have to like
don't
change
come
her
into it
entire
expecting
song.
singing. Like,
Oh, God,
that's not
she was
why you're
awful.
watching it, because the singing was awful.
But it's a musical. You can't watch a musical and be like, yeah, but the singing, just ignore that. It's like,
It was okay. You guys are being hard on her.
I think it was definitely not.
If you're gonna
for,
cast for a musical, cast somebody that can sing a musical. Besides, Belle is supposed to look at things with like wonderment. She looks at things with like judgment. Like, ugh, I can't put on any other face than the ones I learned as Hermione. And I actually like her in other movies, but she just had Hermione face the entire time. And I was like,
Hermione face.
Couldn't you look with wonderment? Like wonderment, like wow, this is exciting and new. But instead, it's like
you carrying a little bit of your determination of what she is into her new character.
I've seen her play other parts, and I thought she did wonderful. I actually think she's a decent actress. It's just I did not like her in that role. I think it was a very poor casting, very poor casting, and most of the casting was done well. Lemieux should not have been a Scottishman. They should have actually hired somebody with a real French accent instead of having as Ewan McGregor slaughter a French accent. And this is coming from me. Shall I play this rye some more?
Oh my God.
I mean, yeah. You know.
What you eating, Mathis?
Some strawberry yogurt.
Oh, nice.
It's delicious. Scott's movie taste is suspect. You'll learn that in time.
No, I have wonderful taste in film. Thank you very much.
I will say that I didn't like the pandering. There was a lot of pandering in that. But yeah.
You're always going to get that, though. I'm going to get that.
No. I mean, no. New Wonder Woman, though. See that, everybody.
I've heard it's great.
So I haven't seen it yet
it's a
because
good
I won't
movie.
watch.
It's
I haven't
not the
watched
most
any
amazing
DCs.
movie ever.
No, don't.
Some people are making it out to be the most amazing movie ever. It's
I just want to
not.
see it because it's supposed to be good. But it takes place
It's
in
good.
World War I. It doesn't even take place during like Batman Superman
That's
era.
nifty. Because like I refuse to watch Batman versus Superman because Batman uses guns and fuck that noise. I'm sorry, Batman shouldn't have a minigun on the Batwing. That should not exist. I refuse to watch the movie if Batman's killing people. Sorry, that's not Batman. Because I'm a Puritan, and Batman hasn't killed people since
at
the
least
1940s.
you admit that you're a Puritan.
Yeah. No, because Batman hasn't killed people and hasn't used guns since I think the 30s and hasn't killed people since like the 40s.
He killed somebody in one of the 90s comic. It might be The Dark Knight Returns. He does kill somebody.
So like one person, not like wonton slaughtering all the.
No, he does shoot one. I think it's one person.
Yeah, he shouldn't be. He was.
Was it Joe Cool?
Not killing people.
I don't remember.
Not Joe Cool. What's his name?
No, I don't think it's Joe
the one
Cool.
that. You know what I'm talking about.
Tie him up and leave him there for the police to take care of.
Right.
Him.
He was very Spider-Man. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I feel you, I feel you.
Batman murdering people is not cool. I'm sorry. Batman is supposed to be. I am better than Superman because Superman does it because he looks pretty, and Batman does it through effort. You know. But I don't know.
Superman like training and money.
Superman is boring. Superman is a boring hero.
Oh God, I can't stand Superman. Like I actually, as much as it wasn't, like I actually enjoyed that newer, the one where General Zod appeared.
Oh man,
I enjoyed that one just because Superman wasn't a polished gem. I was like, I appreciated it because tons of people died, and I was like, ha, that's right, Superman, you aren't perfect. Fuck you. but you know, that aside.
You know what you need to go play? Go play the Injustice games. The whole thing is about it's an alternate reality where
it's a game about beating up Superman.
Yeah, it's a game about Superman becomes a tyrant and
I didn't have time to play the game, so I watched every single solitary cutscene, and then because I liked it so much, I watched somebody do a Let's Play. So
the Injustice gameplay was actually not bad. I enjoyed it.
It's NetherRealm fighting.
I really liked it, and I even liked the PvP. Like and the story was cool. Brian and I played through it together.
I wish they were gonna port Injustice 2 to PC, but they're not. So. All right.
So that's
I have
not
a fighting game stick and stuff like that. So.
Yeah, like arcade style.
Yeah, I have a Mad Cat.
Nice. That's awesome.
And I also have the other one that doesn't have a stick. That's just the two. What is it called? Now it's like going on. I don't have it next to me now. It's out there. Why can't I remember what it's called? So if you're a PC gamer and you don't really care for like that, like it translates very well.
Yeah.
All right. So let's see. Otto. There's
Hitbox.
4 of him.
It's called a hitbox. I remember. It like hit me.
Haha. See what you did there. So there's 4 Ottos, and he's freaking out.
Yep.
Gromit is also freaking out. So Otto's freaking out, and Gromit's freaking out, and then Gromit's like picking up one Otto, and he's like, "Are you real, Otto?
What?
Are you real, Otto?
This is so weird. Oh God.
Luckily, every time you pick one up, it does not make another one. It's not like now there's 8 or something like that or more. That does not happen. There's
That'd
4.
be amazing if they just kept spawning and like we have a Smurf like
The
village.
fuck
of
spell is?
Ottos.
I've never run into a spell where people get separated. Otto,
Grandma's gonna start putting them together.
All right, then you're actually gonna do what I was gonna ask Otto to do, which is like shake hands with one another. But Grandma's just gonna be like,
kiss.
Like
Force
yeah, I'm
kiss?
gonna force kiss them, make like dolls, you know.
We're back to edge him around.
Do you, Otto, take Otto to be off with
By the power invested in me by 21 strength.
edge of consent returns.
Oh.
But
I'm
can
gonna
you give?
resist that. If you're trying to pull 2 of me together, I'm gonna be like, stop it! What are you? Oh, God, leave me alone!
Otto, could you make an athletics check against with advantage against Grauman's athletics check?
Sure.
Normal.
Oh my gosh, do I get an advantage? Or
Normal. It's okay, Maggie. Look at that DC.
No?
You win.
Oh,
You
Well,
kiss.
athletics check, not dexterity.
yeah, athletics.
Oh,
I think you
athletics.
clicked a little
You
too to the
decided
left.
to make me kiss?
Even
Yeah.
better.
Otto
You
kisses
doubled
Otto.
him.
Wait,
Okay.
what?
You doubled his athletics.
You doubled my roll.
Oh,
He does. He does what you
No,
want him
he
I thought
to.
you meant there was
You
2
didn't
of
double
him.
me again,
I
no.
thought there was gonna be more of him.
Listen, Maggie, he is your puppets right now.
Okay, do they kiss? Do they become one?
Well, I imagine it's more of smashing faces.
I'm just like,
They are very uncomfortable and do not become one.
No,
'Cause,
they
like-
don't become one. Oh no.
Fuck.
And now when you've pushed my face into my other face like that, I'm calming down a little bit. I've gotten beyond my sheer panic, and I just sort of start to stare at myself and 2 other places, and I'm just watching it, and I'm assuming it just mirrors my every action, right? But if I lean right, it's gonna lean right, correct? And it's not gonna look like a mirror as I'm looking at it. It's gonna do what I do.
So as I said before, they do things similar to what you're doing, but not the same as what you're doing. So it's funny when you lean right, it leans left. The one that you're looking directly at, it leans left, which is to your right.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? So it's
So it
like
looks like
it's
I'm
like if
looking-
you were in drama class and you guys were playing the mirroring game. You know?
I see. Okay.
It's like a mirror.
So
Mirror
I'm just sort of,
image.
I'm doing like the standard fare, like raising my arms slowly to it, moving my head back and forth. I do a quick spin around. What does it do?
So if you spin to your left, it half spins to its right. But then once you guys kind of like a quarter spins, once you guys break eye contact, all of a sudden it just starts being confused again. And it's like spinning, but it's like half spun one way, then started spinning back the other way.
kind of
Mind you,
disoriented.
the other 2 are also spinning the same way, but kind of differently, and they're disoriented. And since they're disoriented, you're disoriented because when you're describing what you're doing, you're seeing it from both perspectives. So when I
Yeah,
said you lean left, it leans left. That was you.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
you were both.
So
not
he
one.
is perceiving all 4 at the same time.
He's
Oh,
experiencing. all four
okay,
at the same
Christ.
time.
Okay, so he's not just seeing it through one eye. He's seeing like through 4 separate
Yeah.
eyes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
through
Okay.
four,
That's why
through four separate sets,
freaking
8
the
eyes.
fuck
Yeah.
out.
That's
because-
actually that's for reasons that is a huge relief for me to know or to hear, because if they were 4 separate entities, things could get messy very quickly. But they're still like all part of one entity.
They seem to be.
Raise
Otto is
hand
just
if
like-
you real Otto.
With a real Otto, please. And so
Otto-
they all.
Otto, wait, so you said, how do we know which one's the real Otto? Maggie?
Maggie said, "Will the
No,
real
I
Otto
said
raise
real
your hand?"
Otto, raise
Raise your
hand.
hand. Otto, like, I'm still kind of entranced by myself and getting back from the disorientation, where I sort of have a handle on this very bizarre situation. And so when I hear Grauman say that, I slowly raise my hand, and then, of course, I assume each other Otto also raises up a hand.
Does
Absolutely.
one raise
Could you make
its
me
hand
another
before the
intelligence
others?
save? They all do simultaneously.
Hmm.
Raising the same hand, each one of them raising the same hand, unless he's making eye contact one, in which case they raise opposite hands. Intelligence save 13. So you're still nauseated, but it's like not to the point where you're 100% useless. You actually are able to kind of react to them, but even just trying to look around, it's almost like you come to the realization if you just close your eyes, you can feel almost normal.
Okay. So I I come to that realization myself, and I see all of the other autos raising their hands. I realize this isn't going to be very
No,
effective.
they can't all be real.
I
Do we have 4 auto now?
God, I hope not.
and
Well, actually, that might be kind of cool.
I shut my eyes and I raise my hand again.
Okay. Shuts his eyes, raises his hand again. All 4 of them definitely raise the same hand, same exact way.
Are they all closing their eyes?
Either all the eyes are closed, but now they're all moving identically, not very similarly.
Okay.
So I raise the hand and I say, "What happened?"
You're all raising your hand.
And you all have eyes closed. Why you have eyes closed?
I'm gonna keep my eyes shut. I don't know. This feels a little better.
He's not seeing through all 4 at the same time. He's limiting a lot of the confusion.
Oh. Wait, you can see from all 4? We could put
Yeah.
you there and there and there, and you could see all location?
I can
That
hear
OP.
them too.
You are, when you speak, you hear yourself echoed. When they speak, you hear them.
Grauman's
through
gonna
multiple
pick up one
angles.
of them and run over to like here and put one there, and then he's gonna grab another
Oh,
one and then put it over there.
Here, let me, I'll gladly, Maggie, if you'd like to ping where you
Okay,
would like
I'm gonna
them.
put one here.
There you go.
Oh, I can't move them.
And
Here?
Bear can. Yep.
And here.
Bear, this is a very uncomfortable
And here.
experience as you feel yourself be picked up and moved, but at the same time not.
And
And you
then
feel
the
yourself
other
get
one
picked
just
up and
stays
moved
here
and then
with
not.
us.
So as she picks one up, I say, "Whoa, what are you doing?"
I'd
Hey!
like to say experimenting, but I don't think Ramen knows what that is.
Grauman, what are you doing?
Open your eye. What do you see now?
I don't want to. It hurts. I slowly open one eye.
Okay, you slowly open one eye, which means you open 4 eyes, and oh, it's just at least before you were near each other. Now you're seeing like you're all looking at Grauman from different distances. You're looking at Thonk from different and yourself different distances and angles and whatnot.
I
It's
would
like,
just, if this was real, I would just immediately vomit.
Yeah. Otto's close to it. As soon as I open my eye, it's like, "What? Oh, it's worse. It's worse. Put me back."
Oh, okay. Put me back. Grauman's gonna go grab him.
Ramen, line them up and put them shoulder to shoulder.
Okay, he's gonna line them up and put them in a row. Like, yeah.
oh, you guys are Rockettes now.
Oh god.
We finally did it. This is
Otto,
gonna go the
we've
whole
put
time.
we've put all 4 of you next to one another.
Oh, maybe if we stack them on top of each other,
Oh,
it
God.
could be one big Otto.
Huey, Dewey, Louie, and Bob.
Okay, I'm gonna try again. I open my eyes again slowly.
All of them shoulder to shoulder facing the same way. So if you focus on something nearby, it's nauseating because you're seeing it from 4 different angles. But if you start looking at something off in the distance, it's almost like you're seeing it from the same angle. As a matter of fact, it kind of like your vision is almost normal because you're opening your one eye. You're seeing it from 4 eyes, but it's almost like seeing it from just 2 angles. Like you have better depth perception right now. It's a lot better just to like if you're shoulder to shoulder looking the same way, focusing on the same thing off in the distance, you can actually have your eyes open and it's fine. Your friends are behind you
Oh.
right now.
Grauman, Thunk, you grab 2 Otto, I grab other 2 Otto, and we go over here.
No, wait.
go back.
Before we
We
do
go
that.
back.
Before we do that, which, that's maybe not a terrible idea, but wait a moment. Otto, close your eyes. I'm going to move. I'm going to move some bodies here.
Okay.
I can't. I just want to turn them, Scott. But the little pip thing gets blocked in the. I want to have them facing
that?
each other. I want to have them facing each other.
Oh, like in the center, looking at each
Yeah.
other.
Basically, I want them all turned and one is looking at one's looking at another.
I think I got
So-
what you're doing. Are you displaying this on the map, on the overlay?
No, because it's confusing. But I'll switch it over.
Okay.
So yeah, just I want them all two to be looking at each other and 2 to be looking at each other.
Oh, okay. So not all looking directly at each other. I apologize.
I want
misunderstood
2
what you were
locking
saying.
eyes with one and 2 locking eyes with another.
Like that.
All right, and then Otto, open your eyes.
And I slowly open.
It is still super confusing, but because you did that, if you focus only immediately on yourself, it's the exact opposite. If you look past yourself, you see all these different things. The landscape is, but like you actually make me intelligence save.
Okay.
I love the intelligence save song. It's great.
Thanks.
Okay, so opening your eyes, all you can do is kind of like look around. You see each other, but you immediately like look away from each other because it's too weird for you, and you look at everything behind you, and it's nauseating and whatnot. So you didn't follow Thonk's logic immediately, and so you're still nauseated by this.
I can't keep them open. Ah.
All right, Grommen, bring them
If
back
I
into the
look-
mirror.
If I look in the pockets of the two of them, do they have double gold?
Okay, one, Thonk, with your very high passive perception, you notice that they didn't quite follow what you were hoping they would do. Like
Okay.
you realized that. Two, Maggie, if you just reach into two of their pockets like simultaneously and you pull up or you grab like their coin purses and you like look inside them, they have identical coin purses. However, now two of them don't have coin purses and two of them do.
Remove the coin purses from all four of them if you're going to remove it from two. Keep things equal. For Christ's
Why?
sake.
But now we know that those two are different.
No, that's not... I don't need them different. They could set them off sync in some way.
Off sync.
Here, I'll just take the 2 coin purses off the other 2. Hold these. You're richer now, Grommen.
Upset that Rye has temporarily left the party, that was Axel Slayer. They're like, no, I'm still a part of this party.
Grommen's gonna pick up 2 of them.
Yep.
Actually, can I carry all 4 of them?
All 4 of the Autos?
Yeah.
Well, I think Thonk still had a plan as opposed to...
I want him to try to do what I said last
Yeah.
time. I need them to look each other in the eye.
Oh, I thought I was gonna carry them over to the other side.
Yeah, but they
here.
didn't follow my instructions. So I make it very
Okay.
clear. When you open your eyes, Otto, look only into the eyes of the Otto standing across from you. That is it.
Okay, make me that same intelligence save to do so. Sorry, will save this time to do so, but with advantage. Because this time it's a matter of not being too curious.
Wait, will is...
Will save.
wisdom.
Wisdom save. I'm sorry. I'm
Wisdom,
still
okay.
talking old words.
The old words.
But not the
Use
super
your
old words.
willpower.
Okay, so you open your eyes slowly and you look, make eye contact with only yourself. Now, again, just to describe it, not looking at behind you and just ignoring what's back there, focusing just on yourself.
Mhm.
It's almost like you're just seeing yourself in the mirror. Now, did you follow Mathis's suggestion there, Maggie, and to only take the coin purse off of all 4 of them?
I said I took the other 2.
Okay.
Yeah, he handed
So
me
we-
the other 2 set. I have all 4 now.
When you look across and you see yourself, it's literally like looking into a mirror. So when you move, they move, and so on and so forth. So even though this one's seeing this one and this one's seeing this one, if you ignore the backdrop, it's just like looking into a mirror in all angles.
Okay. So I'm just gonna... I keep the focus. And I feel a little better. I start to come to a little more. Okay, this is working.
Can you move?
No.
Well, so do you choose to move? You literally stay perfectly still. You're like, no.
Yeah, no, I'm good here. This is good.
I'd like you to try and sidestep and make your way back to the mirror.
Ooh, that good idea.
Oh, okay.
Like crab. You walk
Focus,
one foot
just
left,
focus
and
on
then one
yourself
foot right,
and just
and then
walk
one foot
sideways.
Left. Grommen's like showing him.
Yeah, Grommen's trying to give an example, but Otto can't look because he'll vomit.
Okay.
Like, Grommen's like
No,
this. Behind
No,
No, don't do that.
Grommen stands behind one of them and starts like walking past the other one, and so one of your set of eyes kind of like one set like sees Grommen, but the other one sees out of the corner of the eye. Then it's kind of moves in the corner of the eye to full focus of immediately behind one. But you're hearing from behind and in front of you
Grommen.
simultaneously.
Grommen, go,
Completely
kid.
sensory screw over.
Get out of here,
No,
Grommen.
Grommen doesn't do that. But Grommen does walk like a crab.
Grommen off to the side is like this, do it like this.
Yeah.
All right,
So,
so obviously I
Otto-
stand out of the way.
You tried to do so. You tried to like walk like a crab to make your way over.
Just sidestep. You don't even...
So get simian walk, sidestep your way over, and you're literally like looking. Are you making eye contact? Are you like looking down at your own body, which case would be again simultaneous all around.
Deadly laser focus into my own eyeballs.
Oh, you must love yourself. Quite a bit.
Clearly.
Didn't tell before now.
So, and you start trying to make your way over there. Just make me an acrobatics check, please.
Beautiful roll.
You're able to make it all the way to the rim of the mirror. So up 2 squares. You can actually, I'll just do this for you. Oh, I grabbed Thonk by accident. Who wants Thonk?
I got
up
you.
like this before you stopped. Grauman, just so you know, you haven't stepped quite through the mirror yet. Were you trying to do so?
Oh yeah.
Okay, so as he's walking up there and Grauman's trying to walk through the mirror to do so, Grauman walks up to it like sidewalk, ha 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 ha, poof.
Hey.
And Grauman looks and sees that his arm hit something solid, and you look over and you see the air ripples and shimmers. And it literally does this like big shimmering ripple that ripples around the entire mirror, the whole circle around. It stops you from being able to go in. So you're not even
so I'm,
on
like,
the blue
stuck
yet.
here?
At the moment.
Okay. Oh, I can't go through.
Otto, can you try with all 4 of you at the same time?
I guess.
At the same time, it means they wouldn't be able to be lined up the way they
Well,
are.
lined up and continuing in the square formation that they are. Just keep all 4 of you trying to push.
All right, here we go. He keeps his pace.
I
He's
walk
afraid to
like
move
an
too quickly.
auto.
Sure. So Otto walks up like this, and he is currently, and it's bizarre for him. He's trying to separate it. He does bump into that thing, but he feels as though even though there's a force holding him back, Otto feels as though there's some pliability there, and so he pushes hard, I imagine, to try to get himself through. Would you make me a will save, Otto?
Wisdom.
Wisdom.
You gotta do the right one, man. I'm never gonna remember.
Wisdom.
Wisdom
I
save
was
used
like-
to be called will.
I heard you guys
Yeah,
saying
I
words.
know,
I'm like,
man.
yeah, wisdom.
Willpower.
Every time you say it, I'm like, dude, I have no idea where that is.
What is this will thing?
Yeah.
And so you do exactly what he suggests, and all of a sudden there are standing on the other side of the mirror 2 Ottos, both looking the same direction, but once again 4 eyes look the same direction, and it's dizzying because what
Now
you
there are
guys
2
watched was
Ottos.
as the Ottos start moving forward, the first one kind of got stopped, but they kept walking to the side. I did that backwards. My apologies. Even though they kept walking to the side, the first one stopped, and then a second one kind of moved into the first one, and then the 2 together, while still locking eye with themselves, pushed their way through the barrier, and they're still standing each other. And Otto, all you notice is that you're standing on the mirror because you kind of look down for a second, glance down for half a second, or you can see around you, I should say, that there's like a reflection or whatever. You immediately lock back eyes onto yourself as you were doing. You feel the same way as you did before. You guys witnessed that.
Did that work? I can't look.
I see 2 now. I see 2 Otto.
This one, right? I'm pointing at myself.
Yes.
Yeah.
So 2 went in and disappeared.
2 of them, yeah. So let me just grab this one more time just to make sure it happens. There's 2 here moving. So there's 1 here trying to move into the barrier. There's 1 here following immediately beside because there's Simeon walking to the side, right? So this one hits the barrier and gets stopped, but it doesn't realize that it's not moving forward. So that instead, like as they're walking over like this one gets stopped and this one keeps going and literally merges with them
I see what you're saying. Okay.
and makes its way through the barrier. And the same exact thing happened on the mirrored side.
Gotcha. So they melded into one another.
Yes.
I was just pointing at myself. There were 4, now there's 2?
Yes, I need you to stand next to yourself and sideways walk back out.
Oh, okay. Here we go. He starts going directly the opposite direction of where he was going before.
So you're trying to line it up as we were just saying, like
Yeah.
this. Okay. And once again, make me an intelligence save
Okay.
because you're looking the.
Beautiful.
There you go. And so, despite the fact that you kind of like have one eye closed, it's kind of like one of those like, okay, I'm okay, and then you're like looking off, just like, okay, next to, okay, yep, there. And as you like look over to see that one looks off to the distance, so you see in the back of your head and other stuff behind it simultaneously, like, oh, okay. And then you're next to each other. You believe you have it set correctly, and now you start trying to walk the opposite direction, lined up the same way as you were before. Make me another acrobatics check.
Okay.
Nice.
And you do so, and as you step once again through that barrier into the other side, you come out as one Otto.
Grauman hugs him and then Grauman puts him down, and then Grauman's like, now I kind of miss 4 auto.
That was fucking weird. Otto's just.
Does he gain hit points?
Disoriented.
Oh, actually, yes, he does. I'm so sorry. Thank you, Mathis. He does gain his hit points. He goes back up to, where were you at? You're at, I think.
I healed him for 10.
Yeah. Hold on. But there was a spell before that. You're at, hold on, 16 health points. 12 health points. My apologies. 12 health points.
Okay.
There you go.
Good deal.
Thonk shakes his head, but seems relieved that there's only one auto standing before us. Looks around and realizing how we're all relatively hurt still. I suggest we get away from this place, set up camp.
Do I
and
still have
rest.
4 gold pouches?
Actually, you have 2 because Thonk has the other 2.
No, he gave them to me.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
you
got
have
handed
4.
them.
I have.
Then you have 4.
I show Otto.
Whoa! You got these out of my pockets?
Yeah.
Cool.
Can I pour them into?
Well, I mean, there's so
pouch?
much gold now, Maggie. You definitely can't fit it all in one sack.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you're gonna have to have at least 2 pouches of gold.
You're super rich.
How much money did you have before, Otto?
Oh, I don't know, man.
You don't keep track of your gold?
I don't have...
I have 230 gold. I don't know how much he has.
I didn't have.
He had a
much.
ton, but then he spent a bunch. Where did you? Wait, you don't keep track of your gold?
No one told me to keep track of my gold,
It's
man.
there's like a gold. There's a place for it in your
There is?
items. Yeah, it
Yeah,
says
like
weight
the middle of
and
the character
your
sheet on the
gold.
bottom. Uh
You can keep track of everything.
oh. How much gold?
You have
did
7,000 gold. There you go. Done
No,
deal.
no.
Okay,
No,
so
now
Chad is
40.
saying he'd sold his blinged out Yeti fur, so he had a
Oh,
good chunk
yeah.
of
But then
money.
he bought stuff
But he
immediately
bought
afterwards.
stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
We can always.
Where do you... Oh, treasure.
No, not there. Here, middle, bottom.
Oh, equipment.
Yeah, and then look to the left of where it says like leather armor, studded leather, Yeti pimp fur, and all that stuff.
Oh, is it GP? Is that gold?
Yeah, gold pieces.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's copper, silver, electrum, gold, and platinum.
Oh,
Yeah.
all right. Well, that makes sense. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you can always update that with how much you have, so you
Good.
can keep track of it a little.
So you
easier.
sold it for 3,000, and what did you buy immediately afterwards? Does anybody remember?
I
Chad is
bought...
saying he's spent 750 gold for his dwarven sword from the dwarves.
That's right. And then he also spent over $1,000, I think, for. Honestly, I think he had about 1,000 gold still, or
Oh my
at least
gosh.
I think he just multiplied 1,000 to about
Do you
4K.
have 4,000 gold now? Holy shit.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's really good.
Okay.
Well,
Yeah.
we'll
No,
see.
the
Funny part
ring-
is 4,000 gold weighs 80 pounds.
So
He
I'm
doesn't have a
encumbered.
ring. Rai stole the ring for me. Or did you have another ring?
I have the Ring of Warmth.
Oh yeah, you bought the ring of warmth. It was around 500 for his ring.
Yeah. So
We
I
can-
think
can always
I'm just
round
gonna call it because you know what, that was really funny that Maggie did that and everything. I'm gonna call it at 4. Rule of cool. We'll call it at 4,000 gold. We'll leave it
Okay.
flat there, and then we'll just kind of move forward from here.
I
Huh?
can't carry it though. So
I can
It's
carry
literally too heavy for you. It's too
I
much
can
gold.
carry it for you.
Thanks.
But you can probably
Yeah.
carry 1K of it. You
I
can
can carry 1K.
I'll
It's
take
20,
the other
20
three.
pounds of gold
Yeah.
is 1,000. So
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'll carry the other 3.
that's why. Just so you know, Bear, the way it works is 10 copper equal 1 silver, 10 silver equal 1 gold, 10 gold equals 1 platinum. Electrum's a weird one. It's 5 silver equal 1 electrum, or 2 electrum equal 1 gold. That's like from a system like forever ago.
Okay.
It still holds there. Why? No, almost everybody uses it, but
All right.
Cool. So yeah, Thong basically suggests get away from this place, set up camp, fucking sleep for the night, because, good God.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And so you guys are like, screw this mirror. Let's just get away from this place and just keep moving away from here. And so you do exactly that. You guys go and to make your distance from here. You already know where it is that you wanted to go to on the map. You wanted to make your way to the all the way to.
That
I'm gonna
cavern place.
remind you. Here's your map in case you wanted to see it. you guys had just come through the Fell Pass to, it's even marked on the map there, the Castle of Illusions. And where you're trying to get to is if you keep going to the north-northeast-east, past the Castle of Illusions, where you're trying to get to is the Dark Arrow Keep.
Yep.
That's actually where you're trying to go. Okay?
Oh yeah,
So
yeah. I remember now.
it's a considerable
It's all
distance
coming
for
back
you.
to me.
Yeah.
So hard to see.
I know. I
So
saved
little.
I saved the map in my own drive so that I can actually zoom in on it.
I mean,
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
even
it's
zoomed into it. It's still so tiny.
Yeah. It is
I can try and
Yes.
show it to you guys. Give me 1 second. It's like I have to redo screen regions for these particular things.
I could probably just grab the link of that map really quickly and throw it into chat.
Yeah,
that
drop the
way
link.
people
I'll
can
pop
co-
it up on the screen here.
Absolutely. Let me see if I can find that same exact map. Oop, I just wrote map of the north. How about let's type in not Earth. map of the north.
The entire north of the globe. There you go.
Yeah. I was like, nope, that doesn't work. All right, and let's put over in chat for everybody. Bam, there you go. And it's the northeast is where we are. Just went through the Fell Pass, through the Castle of Illusions, and up to Dark Arrow Keep. Let's get back to the game. So you guys make your way a little bit from there, and you go to set up camp. And as you guys are traveling, tell me, is anybody really in the mood for much chatter, or are you guys kind of keeping it to yourselves?
Otto wants to talk about what the fuck just happened.
Oh yeah.
So
And
we're walking, I'm assuming.
I just
Mhm.
realized tomorrow.
oh yeah.
Yep.
And I'm still disoriented, sort of coming back to my senses. I look over at Thonk. What the hell happened to me?
Couldn't tell you. Arcane magics I'm not familiar with.
There was 3 other autos. They were all me. It was
You had
really
like
me.
auto babies.
Yeah.
You'd be
Like,
better off asking a sorcerer or a wizard. My particular knowledge doesn't really cover arcane.
And Otto hears that, but like he can't stop himself
Yeah.
from continuing to ask the questions out loud. Like I could actually see all of the. I could see from there. I could see from there. I saw 4 Gromans.
That sounds amazing.
That would be amazing. Oh my god. Let's go back. Let's make 4 Gromans.
No, for the love of all that is good and holy. I don't think I have enough dice. Oh, jeez. Oh.
I mean,
Otto, you're dead.
I
Otto, you're
wouldn't
dead.
mind 4 autos too.
They cloned the gold, right? And I think about it.
Think
well,
about all that bardic inspiration.
and again, you probably wouldn't be able to handle that big guy. No offense, but that was trippy.
Thonk shakes his head. The only difference between the 3 of us is you left the mirror zone unconscious, while Gromit and I left conscious.
Oh yeah, you sleeping.
I was unconscious.
You got knocked unconscious out of the fog or the air wall, mirror wall, whatever you want to call it. That's the only thing
Oh.
that I can think of maybe caused the separation.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
I'm
right. There was a
sorry.
fire blast.
Yeah. But your spell worked and he left.
Well,
Yeah,
good.
what do you say to him to make him leave?
Oh, I just told him he had business elsewhere.
Oh, that makes sense.
You wouldn't even need to use suggestion on Grumman. They were like, "You right, I leave."
I'm sorry. I love Maggie's commitment to Gromit. It is it is so good. Like so many PCs are just break character. Like I just can't do it. Maggie's like, nope, I'm dumb. It's awesome.
I never get to play that type of character, so it's fun.
It is amazing. I'm very much enjoying it. I'm sorry. Go ahead, continue.
Whatever it is not
Maybe-
something I'm familiar with, regardless.
Well,
What
playing
if
dumb
we
character.
can make wall like that again? And we can choose when we make more autos.
Ooh, yeah. Do you think is it a
We-
spell or a?
That
Or
place
Is
is
it an
infested.
item, a magic item we could buy?
That place
I
is
carry around
infested with
magic
demons and
mirror.
devils. My best guess is the magic comes from them. You want that
Speaking
spell?
of demons and devils, what were that thing you made around you? It don't look good.
It won't hurt you.
That's a
That
good.
don't-
That's
that doesn't mean it no
linger
good.
there. Let it linger there for Gromit.
A blessing from my god. Is all
All
it
right,
is.
so where are we going, Scott?
Okay, so you guys are making your travel, making your way. You guys are usually the ones that navigate and lead the way, and so you know which way you're going or whatever. However, Otto, are you actually participating in this navigation? Are you participating in the tracking, like get back to work to keep my mind off things? Or are you just kind of like, I really just want to sip of ale and to hang back and like ramen do the job?
No, I think like Otto would definitely like a sip of ale. I'm not going to disagree with you there, but he also sort of recognizes that we may be in a not so friendly area here. I think I got to have my wits about me, and I've got to employ my survival skills for the good of the group.
So we'll say what happens is you guys kind of make a bit of a quick trek out of there, and you take a short rest, and then like that's why, like you didn't take a full camp. You like hung up. He took a couple swigs, maybe a bite, and then you guys really traveled a considerable distance. So
I
could
thought we were
both of you
taking like a
guys-
full rest.
I think it was.
wanted to?
Did you want to do a full rest shortly away, Mathis, or did you want to like
I
travel
wanted
a good distance first?
I wanted to get safely away from the tower and then
Mhm.
crash for the night.
Yeah.
I need a rest.
Okay. So you
I got
guys can.
nothing.
So you only wanted to go like so you didn't want to go like a crazy distance, like a whole travel, Mathis. You just wanted to go like a short.
Do you like travel an hour out or something like that?
Perfect. Yep. Okay. And you do that, and you guys are able to get your full rest. So we're not going to worry about survival checks until the next day. So you guys make your short rest. You relax for a little bit, and then like one of the things that you notice is tonight when you sleep, you don't dream at all
I don't dream that often.
whatsoever. Like you just don't dream. Everything just
Do you
seems.
not ever not dream, Scott?
No, but this is like there's like okay, you wake up and you don't remember your dreams. It's a very normal thing when you wake up and you don't remember your dreams, even though your brain still went through REM cycle and it still had its experiences thrown at it. But then there's you wake up and you're like, I know for a fact that last night was a kind of I fell asleep and woke up, nothing happened in between, and it felt like it was way too quick, even though clearly many hours had passed. You know what I mean? It was
I've
very.
I've had a few of
It's-
those before.
yeah.
Yeah, those
Yeah.
are awful.
Literally the other night.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
hate
but,
I
that,
felt
though.
like I only slept for 5 minutes.
Yeah.
I
but
slept
but
for,
it's
like,
very it's not like it's
8
an
hours.
everyday thing. Like you could be the kind of person that almost every day of your life you don't remember your dreams when you wake up. I mean, this is one of those times where it like really stands out. That's what you're experiencing. So this is what your characters experience. And so when you do wake up the next day, it's like you did go to bed when it was dark out, and when you wake up, yeah, it's lighter out now, but it still feels kind of dark out. So you're kind of like in a haze as you're not sure how early or late in the day it is at the moment. Things just kind of feel off, but not a big deal. You just had a strangely dreamless sleep that you experienced that night. Everybody's able to get up and get ready and start making their track towards Dark Arrow Keep, which is where you've been trying to go this entire time. So, making your way the next day, both of you guys, could you roll me your survival checks, but with disadvantage? And because both of you are going to do it, I'm going to take the greater of your disadvantages.
Okay.
Would it really be disadvantage for me since I have?
Trust me, disadvantage.
Okay. Garmin, Mr.
Oh!
Fancy Feathers.
You still got an 18.
Oh yeah, where's your bird?
Oh my God.
Your bird is good.
So we'll worry about
not Sir Fancy Feathers.
He's dead.
yeah, Sir Fancy Feathers.
No.
You have not come across Sir Fancy Feathers yet.
Yeah,
So-
Garmin's walking and he misses Sir Fancy Feathers.
So the reason why, and as you guys are traveling, all that Thonk noticed, because he's an extremely perceptive person, all that Thonk noticed was that you guys seem to be making really good time. You're traveling pretty quickly. Like you guys were still at the mountain range, and then as a couple hours went by, you're not at that mountain range anymore. You've gone across some plains a little bit and over to some woods and whatnot, and you made way through the woods pretty quickly. Like Thonk noticed that you're making really good time, like extremely good time, but he just thinks that you guys are on point and making your way there. Otto is kind of like helping pick the best paths and helping Gromit out as much as possible. However, he's not very perceptive of what's going on. It's Gromit that actually comes to the realization that you guys are making way too good of time. As a matter of fact, it was literally only a day's travel ago. You guys have been traveling for the better part of a day. The sun never really came out. It's like a really heavy overcast day, like a really strangely overcast day. But as you like look back, you notice that that mountain range is so far behind you that you don't even see it anymore. It's a different chunk of mountain that you see behind you that you've already been able to make your way around. And the entire time that you were out here, you really haven't come across any fauna whatsoever. Like there's no animals that have really interacted with you. There's no beasts. There's no random orcs attacking. There's no random, like nothing has randomly attacked you or come across you.
Normally he's talking to the squirrels.
Squeak, 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 squeak 'em, squeak, squeak 'em. So anyways, you are traveling really fast and you notice that there's really no fauna that's out there, no peoples that are out there and being aggressive or kind, just nothing whatsoever. But you continue making this incredible time. As a matter of fact, with your 18 survival check there, Maggie, you come to this realization when you're kind of getting ready to set up camp, but you notice that you made such incredibly good time that you almost feel like based off of stories and where you're supposed to go and descriptions of ranges and whatnot and looking off in the distance, you almost feel as though you're pretty much there where you're supposed to be. Like you feel as though like it's not possible. It should have taken you days at least of trekking through like hard terrain. But this terrain, while being difficult, you made such good time. So feel free to explain this to the party how you'd like in Grommen talk.
Okay. Grommen stops for a moment. He's like,
need a beer.
Wait. I think we hear.
That's impossible.
No, we hear.
Like,
yeah, it makes
here,
no
here?
sense. Yeah. Like we got here fast.
We got here in a day, Grommen. That doesn't make any sense.
I know, but we hear.
Thong takes like a deep, like he sighs. He
Grommen,
looks
like,
around.
Picks up the dirt in the ground and he looks at it and he's like, we hear.
Otto sees this, looks down at the dirt, and picks some up and just stares at it inquisitively.
Thong just shouts, "Show yourself! I know we haven't left!"
No response.
There's no way we left the castle. That tower.
What? We're still at the castle.
This
is all an
do
illusion.
I feel like
Must be.
it's still illusion?
I mean, again, everything just kind of feels off or weird or strange slightly. But, I mean, you don't think there's an illusion, right, Grommen? You don't think there's an illusion around you. I mean, you killed that thing. It ran away because you're so awesome.
We
Do I
defeated
think
your
that-
champion.
Do I really think that? Let's see if I think that. Oh yeah, I think that.
I love that minus too. It makes
Gotta
me so happy.
confirm every now and then.
So you know.
I recently was playing a game, Bear, and I was like, okay, but would I attack the other party member? And then I rolled, and I rolled so poorly. I was like, oh no. I'm just gonna leave it at that.
Sometimes I like leaving it up to RNG because I'm like, would I? You know.
Yeah.
No, I really do think that we're here.
Thong now no longer believes that we're here.
No metagaming.
There's nothing else we can do, I guess. I don't know what else I can. Yeah, there's not much I can do here.
Okay, looks like Mathis needs to scratch his head for a little bit. So why don't we take our last break?
Okay.
So Mathis can like
I can't do
you know,
anything.
Do you have like
think.
detect magic
Nope.
You guys can run the gambit on our
or
break.
cast or do Arcana?
I don't have that trained. But yeah, we'll be in a couple minutes, guys. We'll be right back.
Bye.